Greetings to all. Today I Ishu Girsa, a student of standard 9th A, am here to talk about some of the famous scientists who were involved in cell theory and discovery with the help of a storybook. So let's start with our story. The pale crescent moon shone like a silvery claw in the night sky when John, a 14-year-old teen just like us, was depressed because he didn't understand what a cell is. He dashed to his home to seek help of his fellow buddy Alex, as he was quite sure Alex would teach him the topic. Alex asked him, "What happened, John?" And then John replied, "Today again, Miss Lucy scolded me. I don't know why. I don't understand what a cell is." And then John was on cloud 9 as Alex assured him that he will teach him what a cell is, but for this they had to go to a forest. With the help of anywhere, they accidentally went to the jungle where Mowgli was spending his days with his fellow friends. They all greeted each other, and then Bhalu, the bear, got to his work. He started teaching John and said, "Just as the house is made up of bricks, in the similar manner, the body of humans is also made up of cells. From minute organisms such as amoeba to elephants and trees, all organisms are made up of cells." And then John had a question, that Bhalu, who discovered the cell? Of course, it was quite easy. It was Robert Hooke, who in 1665 discovered the cell. And then Bhalu continued with the famous personality called Aristotle. He was a Greek philosopher in ancient Greece, and he presented the idea of relationship between animals and plants. And then he got to Robert Hooke, who in 1665, as I mentioned, used his self-made light microscope and observed a honeycomb of tiny empty compartments of a thin slice of cork and named them celluli. Now, Bhalu had a question, that who was the first person to establish the existence of bacteria? Till now, John knew who was it. It was Antony van Leeuwenhoek. He observed tiny organisms from pond water under his microscope and called them animalcules. And then he moved on to Jean-Baptiste de Lamarck, who in 1809 proposed that nobody can have life if its parts are not formed by cellular tissues. And now Bhalu knew that John must be knowing that Robert Brown, who discovered nucleus in the cell. And then he appreciated John. They soon came back to their home after they witnessed the sunset, and Alex further told John about the cell theory next morning. He started his first lesson by showing two images of famous scientists. So they were M. Schleiden and T. Schwann. So M. Schleiden in 1838 studied plant tissues and made the first statement of cell theory, that all plants are aggregates of individual cells which are fully independent. And next came T. Schwann, who in 1839 reported that all animal tissues are made up of cells. Now, this is Rudolf Virchow, who proposed that all living cells arise from pre-existing cells by remarking omnis cellula acellula. So, now comes the homework for John. Alex gave him the homework for the day, that is, he must write the features of cell theory. But John was quite sincere. He went to play with his friend after washing his hands due to this pandemic, of course, and then got to his work. So, here are the notes of John. Let's have a look at them. Features of cell theory. So, the first feature is all organisms are composed of one or more cells like humans, animals, amoeba, etc. Cells are basic unit of organization of all organisms. And last but not the least, cells arise only by divisions in previously existing cells. So the next morning in the virtual class of John, he secured the top rank in his class, as till now he understood everything that Alex, Bhalu and anybody taught him. So I hope you like my presentation. Thank you.